So baie mense was nog nooit in Potchefstroom nie en dan kom hulle dalk vir die eerste keer in Potchefstroom as gevolg van Momentum Aardklop en dit is 'n riem onder ons hart. Prof Darryl, tell us how for the Northwest University you see the benefits of Momentum Aardklop in terms of visibility and recruitment of students for the university.
Yeah, there is apparently some kind of secret, it's a formula, and I'm still working my way to understanding what this is about. But from our experience at the university, we are constantly told that students will pass 3 or 4 other universities and choose to come to the Potchefstroom campus. We have 3 campuses, but students prioritize this campus and the unique, we call it studentitate.
Yeah.
But there's a very, very unique student experience that you have here. I mean, I can talk to you about my son. I had to pay thousands to get him registered at Rhodes. And then when I took him down there, he decided, no, this is not for him. And he changed his mind and very, very reluctantly decided to become a student here, and then he ended up staying in the res at the Volker's residence. And today, if you talk to him, he spent 5 years here. He is the biggest convert,
His blood is purple.
His blood after his time, on campus. It happens to the resident students. It's almost like a conversion that takes place, and it gets into their veins.
It's like the Moerewe water.
Yeah. So, Aardklop is part of that experience because you will see, especially at the musical, events late in the evening, it's almost, synonymous with their stay in Potchefstroom.
Absolutely.
So it becomes they almost get acculturated, to the experience of being in Potchefstroom and experiencing, Aardklop at the same time. But from our point of view, we encourage it because we want students to discover and to explore the artistic side of their lives, and so it's not just what happens in the classroom, that matters. In fact, students at graduation will tell me that the biggest impact being on the Potchefstroom campus, the biggest impact was what they experienced outside of the classroom, despite the fact that they come to graduation to get their degrees. But it's about this hidden curriculum.
Yeah.
Or
I love that, the hidden curriculum. Die buitemuurs.
When I was in school, we used to call it extracurricular activities,
Yes.
But for so many of our students, of our graduates, that is what matters more. And that is why we have such a strong alumni network and the students are so connected, outside of work. And that is why actually a lot of employers look for our graduates, especially like in the teaching profession, because there's just that extra dimension that they come with, and which is born and bred here, on this campus.